welcome to tonight's stream, where we'll do the usual enchanting, catch up on my auction houses, my prices, catch up on any silk we can shuffle, any... Hey, drop pencil! That was very quick of you to join the stream. I've literally just started. Thanks for joining us so promptly. We're going to go through our usual enchanting bits and pieces. Let's have a look what's in the mail first. Oh, let's just remove that. You saw my tweet. Oh, thank you very much. Glad to see it's reaching some people. Where am I? Oh, I was on the wrong mailbox. I thought something looked a bit weird. There we go. This is my mailbox. Right. What's in the mail? Now it's been 24 hours. Over 24 hours since I was last on. When was I last on? Friday morning. So I'm expecting a whole load of expires and possibly some sales. But I'm not expecting many because I've not been very active. So, oh look, we sold a Jade Crane chick for 4,000. That's quite cool. And what else have we got? Expired. A couple of necks. Tome of Illusions Draenor sold. Let's have a look at just the sales. Oh, I think I just opened just the sales. The 15,000. Let's open all mail. Let's see what else we got. I have stocked up quite nicely. We got a good amount of Leylight, a good amount of Arcana. Chaos is okay. Bloods are okay. But we definitely need to get these enchants back on. So I'll leave that for now. I'll come back to the mailbox, see what's in the rest. Ah, thank you, Caffeinated, Campbell, Hollier, Jules Saban, Alex Yuki, and DJ 0711. Thank you very much for all the follows. Those have probably come in from since I was last online. So we've got 406,000 at the moment. I'm going to do a post scan first from those expired auctions. I might have a look, see what else we got from a cancel scan, but let's just check the mail after I've done these. One, got to check shopping, of course. Always check the shopping, see what the silk's doing. I wonder if we've got any. I mean, it's Saturday, so may not get as many bargains. Let's get these enchants on so we can get some sales going. Everything else would have expired. And I'll do this mail check next, I think. Right, that's that done. And let's check what else we had. So, we did have some more sales. Another 9,000 in sales. Oh, actually sold one of those prophecy tarots. Oh, that's good. I did obliterate a couple of them. And we've got cloaks, rings, necks, and then expired everything else. Okay, that's alright. I'll take that. That's some good sales, considering I haven't been on in over 24 hours. I wasn't expecting that many, to be honest. So I'll do a post scan of what was on there. A few little bits. Some... How have we got? Critical strikes done. These are older enchants. And some various bits and pieces. Right. So what does that leave us with? Distant army. Well, not too concerned about that. Got a load of ancient priestesses I need to shift. But those will go in time. Quite happy with those. Let's do a restock of my... Oh, here we go. Here's the daily automatic thing that we set up the other day. Temporal crystals come in, so I need a luminous shard first which I've got. Let's do a search for luminous shard. I've got loads of those. A queue one of those. Missing reagent drainic dust. We have a load in the guild bank. Let's go pick those up first. I'll put them in my regular bank slot. Good evening, Khiley. Thank you for joining us. Welcome to the stream. Now we're just going to steal a load of drainic dust. Maybe let's take that lot. Do me for now. Don't need a lot. Oh, stuck on the round. I'm going to put that in my reagent part of my bank. Ooh, I haven't got a lot of room. Let's put those in. The rest can go in somewhere random like that. Doesn't matter really too much. Right. Those are in. And then now when we do this, we can make a luminous shard and turn that into a temporal crystal, which is pretty good. Get those dailies going, because those will help with my Tome of Illusions Draenor, seeing as I've got all the mats for it. And then my daily cooldown for... Here we go. List of crafts that have been smartly added. Secrets of Draenor Tailoring. Yes, that was the other one, wasn't it? So let's get that going. Because we needed some of those for some extra things. Can't remember. I need to go visit my garrison to work out what I'm doing there. Really. And restock on Enchanting. Restock selected groups. So we've got Hidden Satire, 2 critical strikes, and 1 haste to put on. So we can put those on. Just kind of maintenance really. This is my enchanting maintenance. Right, shopping. Let's go shopping. Let's start with silk. Now, how are we doing with silk? Really like anything under 5 gold. Ooh, not good, but there's a lot actually that's under 6. Oh, and a couple of things that have got 1 copper bids on, but they're actually 48-hour ones, so I'm unlikely to catch those. So let's take the 24. Now there's 50 of 25. I'm going to take 49 of those and leave 1. Oh, I accidentally took the extra one. I have to go back to the next one down. Oh no, I did leave it. Thought I had. Right. What have you got? We got some more that have just come in. Why is that still there? Buying that one. And I'm buying that stack of 21. Right, this stack of 50. 19, 11, 12, 14, 15, 20. Go through. Let's take this slowly so I don't get the number 50. 45, 46, 47. 49. Right. Leave that last one there. There we go. Right, we're going to leave that there so that anyone who comes and undercuts will hopefully undercut that one. And then we got 6 stacks of 200. I'll take all 6 of those. And how far should we go? I think. Oh, there's a stack of 200 there. I think I'm going to pick up all these scraps because I need silk. Silk is good. Right, take that one. I'm going to leave that one of 2. Oh, first sale is a Mark of the Heavy Hide. Just come in. News just come in. We have sold a Mark of the Heavy Hide. And that one, I'm going to take all of those because they're stacks of 10. I'll take... I might start leaving some of these because I've got quite a few now. I might just take that stack of 200 because it's convenient. See, this one down here, this one at 255 at 4,000% of the market value is pushing up the averages of the market value, which is kind of sneaky of them, but not a lot we can do about that. And let's have a look at Stonehide leather for my Demon Hunter. So these are comparable, but look at the prices of these. These are all over 6. So they're definitely not as good as silk at the moment. So I'll leave those. And let's look at chaos crystals, because we will need some of those, even though we've got 1,144 of them. Oh, prices aren't too bad. What's my average price at the moment? 161. So these are a bit above average, but I can take a few of these just to keep myself topped up. I'll leave that stack of 4. I'll take the 10 stacks of 5 for 50. And I'll take 4 of those, 5 of those, leaving 1 on. And I think I'll just leave all the rest of those. So also, let's have a look at the raw Arcana prices. So for comparison, good evening, Shin. Good evening. Welcome to the stream. Glad you could join us. So we're looking at 17 gold currently for Arcana, which is kind of comparable, or slightly higher here. Don't know if it's worth taking any of these. They're slightly more than mine. What I'll do before I do that is I'm going to pick up all that silk that I've just bought, because that will affect my average price of Arcana, because at the moment the price is based on the silk that I currently have in my bag, not the silk that's in the mail. Once I put this in, it's an average of both the silk and the Stonehide leather, so it's not completely accurate, but it gives me a good idea. And so now our Arcana price has gone down to 16.90. So buying it raw isn't quite as appealing. What's that? Sorcerer's Fire. Where did I get that from? Did I try selling that? A magical byproduct of alchemy, blacksmithing, enchanting, and engineering. Didn't realise I got that. Right, put the chaos crystals up there for now. Wait for this next lot of mail to come in, which is a whole load more of our silk. Now, our Arcana price has gone up to 17 based on this new silk. You can see it actually changes as the more mail comes in. So we're now down to 17.16. What else? Now we're down to 16.88. So it updates automatically based on the price of all the silk, using the smart average. This is really clever. So it's using the average of everything that I've got in my bag, and as more stuff comes into my bags, it updates the price of silk conversion into Arcana on the fly, which is really cool. So we're looking at 16.82 for Arcana at the moment, and Leylight's looking at roughly 50 gold. So it's not as good as it has been in the past, but it's still good. Yeah, we've got loads and loads of silk now, which is really good. This is going to be brilliant for restocking. Absolutely happy with that. Look at all this silk. It's going to take me forever to shuffle this into Leylight, but I'll do it in batches so that we're not completely dying here. So I'm just going to wait for that last lot of mail to come in whilst I do a cancel scan, because I've still got some other auctions on which I'm sure I've been undercut on, and then I need to work out what I'm gonna make next, what's been selling, whether I want to restock on some of my tailoring. I found out about nether shards, being able to turn them into chaos crystals, so that's another thing I want to go down and do, because I've got loads of nether shards. I would like to go visit my garrison just to see if I can pick up some hexweave, because I kind of got it sorted, but I haven't really visited it because I don't invest a lot of time going there. So I've got a few things on the agenda tonight, as well as chatting to you lovely people. So it'd be an interesting evening making gold and restocking. So let's cancel all 97 of these items. 97. Hope you're all having a good evening tonight, or good afternoon, depending on where you are. Right, cancel scan done. Now, so let's go pick that up, as well as the other bits of mail that I had, which is the silk. Now I'm really going to fill my bags up. Not sure what to do with that sorcerer's fire. This is where I could do with a little tooltip that I can write in there and say, this is used for blah blah blah, or this doesn't sell, so please don't make any more of them. I might change that. We've got the region market value of that is 12,000. Crafting cost is tiny according to that. I think I've just priced them too high. In fact, I'll do that whilst I'm waiting for that mail to come in, because I want those to sell. I've only sold one of them, and it's really annoying me that I haven't sold any more. But these cloaks, I put them on as an experiment, and the operation I have was a bit of a weird one, because didn't use... I got sell enchants as the operation. Okay, I thought I had a special cloak one I'd set up for it. So what I'm going to use is I'm going to use an operation that uses the region average. Don't know if I've got one set up. So let's make a new one. So let's change that to no operation. Let's create a new one and call this 48-hour DB region single, I think. Let's try that, and let's call this max 20 relist. No, let's do it 50. That should do it. I'm kind of making this up on the fly. There we go. So, new operation for cloaks, auctioning, post. So we're going to do 48 hours, maximum of 1, and the maximum number of expires, that's going to put in 50 for that. If it doesn't sell after 50 times, I'm going to do something different with it. And bid percent, let's make it possible to have a bit of a bargain. So let's make that 95, no, not 50%, 95% bid. Our minimum price, I'm going to go for 60, well, let's move that over there so I can see what we've got. Let's try Well, we know the crafting cost, but the crafting cost is pretty tiny, so let's go for 60% of DB region market, I reckon. And the maximum price is 300% of DB region market. And the normal price, let's do 110%. No, let's go with 100%. Let's try 100%. Stick with the average. DB region market. Okay, right. So this is going to be for my cloaks, I think. Let's try this out. So cloaks at the moment just haven't been selling, these 3 cloaks. So this time, instead of putting them on for 24,000, I'm going to put them on for 12,000, assuming there's none others on the market. And then I'm going to have a look at how many times I relist them. Actually, I might be able to do that, be able to keep an eye on that in my tooltips. Can I see how many times I've relisted it? Auctioning, show auctioning values. No. There was something here in the tooltip options, I'm sure. I could put, say group name, say vendor, accounting, got sale rate. It's got this tick, if checked the number of expired auctions since the last sale. So that should show me how many have expired since the last sale, but I can't see that in the tooltip. Oh well, let's leave that for now. Let's go to this one. So now when we do a post scan, let's look for this cloak coming in. See if that's, now if there's others on, then I'll probably be undercutting them. But I want to put them on for a bargain price. Yeah, so we're undercutting the competition, so it's still at 21,000. But if there weren't any others on, then we'd be going for region price. Don't know how many there are actually on. Let's have a look. So there's only one other on, so I might as well just undercut them. And one day we'll sell. I mean, if I put that right down, then maybe someone come along and snipe it. But for now, I just want them rid of, because it cost me quite a lot to sell. Let's try that. Let's put them all on. I mean, some of these things are really pricey. Look at that prototype, well, 73,000. That's cause, oh, that's something else. So yeah, so we've got total value of auctions 571,000, incoming gold 3,998, and that was my heavy hide that we sold. So those are all on. Let's just clear this and do a quick, because I've got a feeling, oh no, we're not going to be that, not many of my other fellow enchanters are on. So let's turn off that, turn off that, turn off that, do a cancel scan on just my enchants, my main money makers. Now why are these on my region 1? I didn't set those to be region 1. Let's just double check my groups. I might have made a mistake there somewhere. Enchanting cloaks. Operation is that one, yeah. Enchanting Oh, I've done the wrong one, that's right. Oh, you silly person. I need to change that again. That should be sell enchants. Yes, and it's my tailoring imbued silkweave. Got the wrong cloaks grommet. That one needs to be our new one. There we go. So next time I'll get that. And we sold a Binding of Haste whilst I was making that little gaff. Right. So we've got a whole load of silk that we need to do something with. We've got a Sorcerous Fire. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that yet. Probably put it on for sale. I'll put it in my bank actually. It's probably a good idea. Do the same with that.
Hey there.
And put that in the bank and put my tricky treats in the bank. Leaving me with the rest.
See you around.
Okay. Right. Let's get rid of some of this silk and turn it into leylight. Let's do imbued, not imbued, just silkweave braces. Missed them up the top there. Create all. There we go. And we're off. Probably going to take me a long time to do all these. I'll do them in little batches though. Let's do one batch. And then let's go... Where should we go next? I think... Let's check the garrison, I think. Because hexweave bags do sell. And I could do with making them. I need sumptuous fur. I need to work out my prices, my profits for hexweave bags. I think they sell for about 2,000. Don't think I can look at the hexweave bag. Here we go. 30 slot bag. Crafting cost. See, the crafting cost there is at 8,700. So there's something wrong with that. And the sale average is pretty much the same as the region sale average, about 2,000. Seems to be the going rate, but they do sell. It's got a sale rate of 0.73. So I may have to go and manually get the sumptuous fur. Oh, we've got a sale. Ring, binding of something. Binding of Mastery has just sold. So good sales for a Saturday night. Well, we made a good start, certainly. So, be interesting to see how much gold we can make. I want to put some more things on. I know some of my tailorings and my tomes I've let slip. So I want to spread those out. I've been spending all my time just restocking, which we're in a pretty healthy place now. But now that I've got all this silk, I'm going to have to restock again. That's good. I'm good with that. Right, last couple. Do that one. There we go. Cancel out of that. And we're off. See if we get any Bloods of Sargeras with this as well. I mean, I'm at 70, which is really good stock. I'm really pleased with the amount of stock we've got right now. Difference being, oh, that's the first blood. This is kind of also a sign that I haven't actually sold as many enchants of late. Partly because I've not been online for as long. I've only been online for at most maybe an hour or two of an evening, and for like 10 minutes in the morning, so I haven't had that many opportunities to keep on top of the market, which is why I think my sales have, I think they've slowed down a little bit. Profits are still good though, so if I'm not on as frequently now, what I need to do is to compensate by having more things on the market, which is why I'm trying to spread out more tailoring. I need to look into my leatherworking. Haven't looked at cooking yet, that's another one. And then all the other professions. So much you can do to make money. So I'm going to just take it one bit at a time. I think I'll try and get my tailoring, work out what sells with tailoring. Because I know a few things have sold. I haven't restocked on them. I'm going to make a list in my pretty close group. Cooking's good. It helps if you have the rank 3s. Oh god, we've got a load of sales in. Critical strikes just come in. Yeah, that's a good thing, Shin. Getting the rank 3s, those I hear is a pain. But that's alright, I can do with that. Yeah, I could really do with sort of like just concentrating on getting those Nomi recipes to rank 3 and then work out what I can cook. That's going to be my next profession, I think, cooking. Oh, we've got a chaos crystal as well. So that was a good start to my disenchanting batch. Can be, but you love cooking in these, you know. Oh, that's cool. It does appeal. I certainly would be interested in doing it myself. Right, put those there. So let's leave that in my bags for now. And hey Dreekash, thank you for joining the stream. Thank you for popping by. We're just currently going through. Hey Facey. Ah. Haha, thank you Gumdrops for the host. And suddenly people came in. It's very kind of you Gumdrops. I did pop by your stream earlier, briefly, as I was just getting myself prepped. Could see you were busy having fun. Yeah, here with some Gumdrops love. Oh, thank you everyone. Thank you everyone, it's very kind of you. We are currently running around in circles as I'm deciding what to do next. I'm thinking of going to my garrison and checking that out because I want to get in on the Hexweave bags. I haven't been to my garrison in a long time, so we're going to have a check it out. I've got all my enchants on, I've got loads of stock. I'm not fully optimised my garrison, there's loads of followers and stuff I haven't got, but I've got a few bits, so let's fumble my way through and see where I'm at. So, garrison, let's pick up some of these. There we go, 500 resources. Now what have I actually got? I have to have a look. Oh, I got that fur thing for generating fur. That was... Oh, what have we got here? Something I haven't finished building. Finalised garrison plot. What was that? Trading post. Oh, that could be useful. Oh dear. Yeah, you get some food, Gumdrops. Thanks ever so much for the host. You need to get your energy back. Right. What do I do with the trading post? Looks like it could be useful. Do I need to do tricks of the trade? What are you offering today? Trade in frostweed. Okay. Return and collect goods when they are complete. Don't know if I need frostweed. What else have we got?
Good day to you.
I am new to garrisons. I kind of skipped the whole thing. I only really want to be here for my hex weave, so I'm kind of fumbling my way through it now. I do. What have we got here? Oh, that's the old tricky treats. Let's pick up one of those whilst we're here. And we've got some stuff that I left last time. You've got to do the quest to access the materials. Okay. So that's a... Ah, thank you for the follows. Garfield, Fetchy, Pause Reset, Rasheen, and Fancy Gaming. Facey Gaming, sorry. Thank you very much. What have I just picked up? Oh, 10 Hexweave Cloths, Sorcerous Water, and Sorcerous Air. And what else did I have? Oh, we got something over here. And that is... Oh, a Fractured Temporal Crystal and some more Sorcerous Air. Okay. They could be useful, I think. What else did I have? This is the Banker. Okay, probably not as useful. So, what do we need? So, Trading Post. We need to do this quest. What does he need to do? Tricks of the trade. To pass the time, traders have known to consume beverages. Sometimes they drink a bit too much. Luckily, have a brew. Find and rouse the missing trader. Okay. Missing trader is over here somewhere. Follow train hype. I know, it just keeps going through. Thanks for the follow. Brian's WoW Gold and Lucada and Rafipi. Thank you ever so much. Now, where is this drunk person? Probably around the other side, I imagine. Or up a tree? Oh, there. The trader. Okay. How do we rouse you? Roused. There we go. Marvellous. Wait, come back. Come back. Where's he gone? Right. Back up here. Is the trading post useful for hexweave bags? I wonder. One of my tricks of the trade. Brilliant. Do we need to do anything else? What have you got? Aha, right. Sumptuous fur, we need some of that. Guide to the right side. Price varies each day, yeah, that one. Okay. Cool. So we need sumptuous fur, don't we? How many raw resources? I've got 2,000. Yes. Is that just one sumptuous fur for 20 resources? Ugh. Can we do 10? How many do I need? Cheapest items for every of the different traders is 16 resources. Okay, so I'm at level 1. I'm kind of like not very cheap. Okay. How much fur do I need for hexweave? I need quite a lot, don't I? So let's try 50. And then I think, do we do a work order hexweave? There'll be 16 at some point during the week. Oh, okay, cool. Khiley, thank you very much for the subscribe. Blimey, thank you. You are my first subscriber. Oh, that's so kind of you. Oh, Thank you, Khiley. Thank you very much. Woo woo. Oh, thank you. So hype. Well, we have to do a an emote. What is it? Hold on, got to type it in. Yay! First subscriber. You'll go down in history as my first subscriber. Oh, god damn it! Here we go. Right. What is it? Oh no. Da. One. I think this is it. Hopefully that works. There we go. Oh. Oh, I'm so happy. Thank you.
Greetings.
So, we need... Oh, we need a work order, don't we? There we go. Hex weave cloth. Create all. Oh, it's missing a few. Oh, thank you, Khiley. There we go. Thank you. You're the first person to use my head. That sounds a bit weird. So let's pick up some more sumptuous fur. Let's pick up another 50. Okay, this seems easier. And then I'll go over to another work order.
How are you?
So there we go. So that's hex weave on order. So next time when I come back, hopefully that'll all work out. Brilliant. There we go. Right. That's garrisons kind of done. Very ineffectively, but it's a start. Yeah, I'll put that there. Brilliant. Right. What's next? Have I got... Yes, I've got a class order hall to pick up. Please excuse the lag as Tailoring loads up. Let's fly through the window. Oh, perfect flying. Didn't crash one, just clipped a wing. Right, let's pick up this class order hall that I had going. I'm a bit low on my order hall resources here. I do need to pick up some. So we're going to do, which is this one, Veiled Argonite. We need to pick up some of that. What else have we got? Gold at 198%. I'll take that one. We've got a good chance of it. And what's that one at 183? That's 500. Ooh, let's do it. Should be alright, I think. There we go. Right. Okay. Oh, neat. Oh, and we've sold a trained soldier. Even better. There we go. And pick that up. And I think I'll do that. That'll do for now. So let's head back to the... Oh no, what I was going to do... World quests. Let's check world quests. Because my order hall resources are low. Let's just step outside. Have a look at the map. Right, map. Oh, there's a Legion invasion going on. That'd be good for my demon. Oh, and there's some good Bloods quests here. There's Silkweave Gloves, Restless Spirits. What's that? That's a Warden's one. Right. Yeah, definitely do some of these, I think. Get some more Bloods. And we've sold a Binding of Agility as well. So definitely got some good sales coming through. Right, first up. Thank you, is it Snatia or Snatia? And Tat DX. Sorry, I've completely butchered that up. Tat DX. Thank you very much for the follows. Much appreciated. Let's head on over to the Broken Shores. And we can also trade in some of that nether shard that I've been stockpiling and never using. And I can turn that into chaos crystals. Hopefully. Please excuse the draw distance. I'm going for frame rate over visibility. And we've sold a Binding and Mastery. I'm going to have to go back to the auction house soon and restock. And another Binding and Mastery is just sold. Loads of sales. No, I wasn't going to do this quest. What's the next one? Restless Spirits. Ignore this one. Right, we're going for Bloods. Restless Spirits. That's the one. Right. Lay them to rest. What do we need to do again? Work our way through. A couple over here. Do you. Run round, collect everyone up. Do a bit of spamming. Bit of AoE. You helping out, Soul? Oh, thank you, Jen, for the host as well. Very kind of you. Welcome back. How's your multi-box going? Oh, that was quick. Leave that. Hop on the Griffin. Oops. Oh dear. Oops, forget the phasing. That was a bad idea. Where should we head? Somewhere safe. I don't think there is somewhere safe. Yep, that's not safe. Sorry, excuse me, coming through. Just finding somewhere safe. Not here either. God, is there nowhere safe to stand? I'm just gonna run. Excuse me, coming through. Alright, let's go around the corner. Right, is this safe? Oh. Let's go for a little swim. Ouch. Oh, okay, well, might as well do you whilst you're here. There, right, let's do the Overseer. As you're the only one left. Single target's fine. Smite you down quite quickly. Right, now we're safe. There we go. Map. What have we got? Strike them down, ready for a turn in. Remember that. Well, that was one of my tailoring ones, I think. But we're not doing tailoring at the moment. We are doing our bloods. So, Suramar. What was that? Hold your horses. Formula, Enchant, Ring, Word and Mastery. Don't think I essentially need that, but it would be nice to collect it up. So let's start with this one first. Where are you? You're over there, so you're closer. So let's do you first, which is Lifelines. Only 2 bloods, but still 2 is 2. Not help on the way. We can ignore that one. We want to just pick up the Bloods missions for now, because we'll also get Order Hall resources for these two. Right. How am I doing for Order Hall resources? 364. And we sold a Mark of the Hidden Satire. Those sales are really strong at the moment. Just skirt around the edge of this one. Lifelines. Yes, please. Right, which one's lifelines? What's the objective for lifelines? Archway. I can't quite read what that says. I've got to do something. Probably here. Right. Let's start with you. The auditors, I believe. Oh yes, is this the one where the auditors keep running in? I think it is. This should be easy enough to do. Should be able to spam this quite quickly. They just keep running in for this one, I seem to remember. Oh, you know what I'm doing. Of course. Spot the new bearer. What is Samadan wearing? He's wearing his monocle that Gumdrops gave him. And he's got a staff, the diamond tipped cane. That's why he's dying. Oh dear. Quick, heal yourself. Oh. Oh dear. Yes, I know. I need to just kill this auditor. And then we can get on with some proper... Our Gumdrops did warn me of this. He did say, just remember to put it on when you go questing. And I completely forgot. Right. Is this my last one and then I can equip it? Right. Done. Right, quick. Put this back on. Do this properly. There we go. Right. Now we should be alright. Here we are, they're over here. Let's just do some AoE. Now we're in business. Oh, that was quick. Right. Now we're in business. Let's do these. Looks like we've got company. No. Yes, it is a fellow group person, so that's fine. Right. Okay. Loot these up whilst we're waiting. Any more for any more? Oh, they're over here. Getting some silk as well, which is good. Oh, here comes some more. Let's AoE these ones down. Is Boon of the Blood Hunter procced yet? No. How are we doing? 99%, almost there. One more, I reckon. Ooh, 3 more, that'll do. Might as well finish you off. Right. Right, then I'll get on my griffin. And then I'll click leave, so I don't phase. There we go, right. Done. And what else we got next? Ah, we got the big one for 5. Let's go do that one. The Scythe Master. Oh, that's down in the... We've got the work order. Let's do that one. Let's do the work order. Track that one. Right, here we go. Off on our next world quest. Let's fly through there. Might as well make it a bit scenic. Right. And now we need to go in to the secret entrance. Excuse the lag. Surima, how I hated you for so long, grinding through those quests.
One day at a time.
Work order, word of mastery. So if we pop up Enchanting, we need a word of mastery. Let's just queue up for you.
Suramar must be free.
Now we can go back in, continue, pick up that. It's rank 3. Might as well complete it. Right, so how are we doing for our rank 3s? Let's look on the default. So rings, we've got all the rank 3 rings now. Cloaks, we're missing Binding of Strength. Rank 3 is... oh, that's the Vault of the Warden's Mythic, which I haven't done. I haven't done any mythics really. And then Word of Intellect, that's a world quest. And next, these are all the Emerald Nightmares that I haven't done. So those, when I've got a good chunk of time, I'll do those. But I won't do them tonight. We'll leave those. Right, onwards and upwards. Scythe Master. Oh, we might as well try and use the teleport thingies whilst we're here. If I can remember which one it is to take me into the ruins of Witchenflops. Which one have we got? Fell Soul Hold, is that it? Falanar State Ruins. Which one is it? And a quest I haven't done yet. It's not the vineyards. Where is this area? Falanar, that's it. Falanar, where was that? Wasn't that one? Wasn't that one? This one. This guy. Let's port through this one.
Bolster our ranks.
Withered Wrangling, no. We'll leave that for now.
Beckon them to shop.
We need to go find... that's not helpful. Side Master. In here somewhere. Down the bottom, I think. I remember. Let's work my way through. Let Sol do the fighting in here. Or I'll do some AoE fighting. It's probably easier. Right. Where do we need to go? Somewhere. Is this a dead end? Thought I could get through here. Yes, we can. Or can we? No. I think I need to go back up. I think I did an error going down. I need to be up at the top. Right. Around here, around the other side, I believe. This is always a slightly more annoying world quest because you can't fly to it. So I'll pick up some stuff whilst I'm here. Right. Scythe Master. In here somewhere. If one recalls. Probably an easier way. I think I could have flown in and then dropped down through the spiderweb area. That probably would have been easier. Kind of remember this more with the training. Right, here's the web area over here somewhere, isn't it? And then down in there, I think. Just your usual bumbling around trying to work out where the hell I am. Now is it up? I thought it was in here. Scythe Master. Yes. Let's close that whilst we're here. Do these. Bit of AoE. Right, Scythe Master. Should be fairly easy. Oh, this is Broodmother. This isn't the right one. Where's Scythe Master then? Danger, Scythe Master slain. Wrong room. Wrong room. We need to be up here. In here? I reckon in here. So I'll pick up this chest whilst I'm waiting. Right, let's wait for a respawn. There we go. That's who we want. Maybe I ought to get some help in on this. Or should I solo it? I think we're doing okay. Just AoE these guys down though, otherwise they're going to cause trouble. There we go. Not bad for a holy priest, DPS wise. I used to be Shadow for so long, then I realised holy was actually more fun. And I did a decent amount of damage as well. And I could keep healing myself. Win-win. Let's do some AoE. Here comes some help. Don't know what the branch of the Arkindor did. Certainly helps having a second person. There we go. Right, I've got to get out of here. Might be better to teleport actually. Let's teleport back to Dalaran. Save the hassle. Right. Next. Next we have that big one for 10. Silkweave gloves. Isn't that showing? There we go. Silkweave gloves. Let's take a casual flight for this one. Then we can think about what I'm going to do next. That was it, wasn't it? Silkweave gloves, yeah. Right, so we're getting bloods. We're up to 89 bloods. Got a whole load of silk still to shuffle. We've got a few. We've got some temporal crystals, some sorcerous fire, sorcerous air, sorcerous water. I'll keep hold of those because I'll probably use them in some of my tomes. And some vendor stuff. So everything else is pretty good. So I'm quite happy about the state of those things. What have we got next? What other missions are there? We've got a couple of 3s. That's the Laystone Ore, I'm not going to bother with that one. And that one's Foxflower, so I'm not going to bother with that one. So I'll leave those. I think I need to head back to the... Oh, have we done a... Looks like we've done a Warden's... Oh, we've only done one of the 4 Wardens. Sorry. My mistake. So what do we need for this work order? Work order Silkweave gloves. Oh, let's go to the TSM work order. Silkweave gloves. Queue one of those, make one of those. No, we're not going to disenchant it. We are going to hand it in to this nice person over here. And this person is going to give us some Bloods of Sargeras. You're going to give us 10 of them. That's pretty awesome. Right. So now we've got 99 Bloods. It's almost like 99 red balloons. Right. So let's head back to our lovely auction house. And we've got some Mordor resources as well, so we're up to 1,300. That's pretty good. Alright, what's next? Let's sell some of the vendor stuff. Just that, and that. What's this? Discarded sensor, 65 artifact power. And a handful of treats. Open that up. So we've got some more tricky treats. And Pyroblast cinnamon. There we go. Let's leave that. Put them down there. Put them next to them. Actually, let's put them over here. Tidy up my bags. These need to go into the bank. We can make some temporal crystals out of these. They'll be useful. And hex weave. Let's keep the hex weave, and let's keep this over here so we know what we're doing with that. And the fur. That lot needs to go to the bank. That's probably going to get rid of. And the tricky treats we can put in the bank. Let's tidy them up. So that, and that into the bank. Those will keep. And those will keep. Yeah. Fine with that. How's the auction house looking? So, sales. Whoa, look at all those sales in the last hour. Haste, mastery, critical strike, trained soldier, agility. And what else have we got? How do you get the quests to learn the binding ring enchants? You start when you're over 100 and you're in Dalaran. Go to the Enchanting trainer, and there you can pick up the Legion quest line and just follow all the quests, and eventually you'll get to the ones that do the binding ones. Just keep doing your enchanting quests basically, and you'll eventually get the binding ones, and then getting the rank 3s is the next trick. No problem, anything else? Glad I could help, but totally recommend it. Let's do a cancel scan on our current ones, just in case we've been undercut, which we have by our fellow enchanters. So let's cancel those. And we'll need to do a restock, I think. We've got a sale of the heavy hide to collect. You have lots of chaos crystals and arcana. Then you're in the perfect position for enchanting. Chaos crystals are the lifeblood of enchanting. And then if you've got tailoring or leatherworking, or both, then you can turn those into Leylight and Arcana pretty cheaply usually, or you buy it up straight up from the auction house. That seems to be my experience so far, and it's worked out pretty well. Right, let's get those back on. And let's try a restock. I'm not sure whether TSM will pick up the pending sales. Yep, we have. Look at that. Restock of 1 agility, trained soldier, hidden satire, heavy hide, 3 critical strikes, 4 masteries, and 1 haste, all ready to go. With a profit of 14,000. So get those back on sharpish so that they can sell. Done. And back on, auctioning, post scan. And straight on. Lovely jubbly. So incoming gold is at 28,000 from all those sales. And total value of your auctions is at 727,000. And what else have we got? Shopping. Let's see if we've got any decent bargains of silk. Yes. Let's take those 2 stacks of 200 at 515. and that one stack of 25. Normally I'd leave something like that on, but as it's 25, I'll pick them up. Stonehide leather has been quite pricey by comparison. That's over 630, so I'm going to leave that. Chaos crystals are 189. There's a few more of those have come on. I left all these on, so someone's come under and undercut those. So what that'll do is I'll take 19 of the 20 and leave one on, just to keep the prices down. And just double check the price of Arcana versus price of Arcana at the moment, which is 1678, and Arcana's looking at 1779. I haven't posted these back on yet, so we need to do a post scan of everything and get those back on. Now these braces and everything, I wonder if I should be putting these on at region price rather than, because they haven't sold yet. I think I might change those. My General Misc single operation, I'm going to change that. So that's all in gumdrop stuff, I think. No, we've got it. Let's change the actual operation itself. General Misc single management. Let's change this to DB region. And now in the post, interesting, I've got it set as the maximum between the two. Wonder why I did that. That's probably to catch any that weren't in there. I think I'll just set that just to DB region. Change that to just 300%, and that to probably 150 is a bit high. Let's try 120. Oh, that's the wrong one. Might as well change that whilst I'm here. DB region market. Let's try that as a posting operation. So stop that, restart, start post scan, see if those sell better more. This region's actually still not too bad actually. Region market's at not much lower than the market. I want them to sell because they haven't been selling, so I'll have a look, see how those get on at those prices. I mean, it's still fairly decent prices. They're probably more accurate as I haven't gotten my last, was it 14 days price on these. Might not be the same. You need to put average on the end of that last string. Ah, do I? Okay. So what am I doing instead? I'm not doing the average, just the DB region. Let's have a look. The region market value average is 2000. What was that? The ruby signet. Let's have a look. Which was the ruby signet? Which I just clicked on. Let's start with this one. Ruined Mana Band 1656. That should be. That the 1656 is the price I put it on, and I should have put it on for 2000. So if I change that, like you say, operations, auctioning, General Misc single, post, even, oh I have, oh it's the last one, the normal price that I didn't get right. There we go. Right. As it was, it looked like it didn't register me pressing OK on that. So there we go. Lovely. Thanks for the catch, Asakura. I'm glad someone's paying attention. It's not just me. There we go. There we go. Brilliant. Thank you very much. That's very useful. So now, so that was going to put it at 1656, and if I restart that, scan, now it's going to put it at 2500, which was the region market average of 2000. There we go. Beautiful stuff. Let's see if those sell. Right. Oh, I forgot to do the nether shards whilst I was down in the Broken Shores. That was a shame. Right. That's that done. Let's make some more braces whilst... Ooh, more sales. A critical strike. Ring just come in. So, tailoring. Braces. Create all. Oh, no. Yes. Silk weave braces. That was the right one. For a minute there I thought I was supposed to be doing imbued. Oh, and we closed TSM destroy, so we need to manually put that up. /TSM destroy. There we go. And create all isn't working. Let's run that again. Sometimes does this, and I have to switch to default. Click that, and then I'm doing it again. Imbued silkweave. Did that last time. Right. Rather than imbued silkweave, go to silkweave braces. There we go. Click create all. And then we go back to the TSM version, and then that keeps running. Sometimes I find that happens. Not sure if it's a bug or not, or just me not pressing something. That seems to fix it. A little workaround. Right, let's have a look at our bags filling up. And then I think I'll have a look at my tailoring and get a good list of things to restock on. I'm thinking of doing just like one of each with a few things and seeing if they sell. I know I've had some success with tuxedo bits and pieces. Depends on the profits. I'll have a look at my group. I've got a little group called Pretty Clothes that's got a few things in it. Some of which have sold, some haven't, like the Spirit Men stuff hasn't sold. I'm just kind of experimenting really to see what sells and what didn't. On this server, some of the black mage weave stuff has sold. So that's been alright. But I don't think it was for much profit. So I have to have another look at those, I think. Right, okay. Almost there. Okay, that's that one done, and let's disenchant this lot. Do it in small batches so I don't go mad. Still got loads of silk. How much silk have we got? 4,400. Wow. What's the price of it? 5 gold 21. It's not bad at all, which means our Arcana price is 16. Slightly skewed because my price of Stonehide. We've got an average of the two prices, creates my Arcana price and my Leylight price. So even though I'm buying just silk at the moment, the price of Arcana factors in the price of Stonehide as well as the price of silk. Wait till TSM 4 comes out and then I'll be able to be more accurate and base my formula on the number of silk and the number of Stonehide leather. That's going to be awesome, hopefully. Take it everyone else is looking forward to TSM 4 coming out. Right, no bloods coming through yet. We're at 97 after my little restock. Chaos crystals have gone down a little bit stock wise. Could really do with some more of those. That's where the nether shard stuff comes in. Hey Ignis, thanks for joining the stream. How are you this fine evening? Is there a limit of enchants you can put on the auction house in a certain space of time? I don't think so. I think it's just as quick as TSM can post them. Obviously it depends on your post caps as well. Ugh, you went to sleep, woke up after 2 hours, I feel like a truck hit me. Ah. Yeah, that sort of that bracket of just 2 hours doesn't really help, does it? Not quite enough for REM sleep. It'd be unwise to sell a ton at one time. It depends on your server, I guess. For me on my server, because it's low pop, no, I don't have more than 4 enchants on at any one time. And that seems to work for me. But your mileage may vary, obviously, depending on your server. Alright, let's move these up. And then put some of this silk into here. I know there's other bag add-ons that will do this for me automatically, but something in me likes to do it manually. Maybe just weird by that. So on the lower pop, the less you should put on that. I think so, because I don't think they sell as quickly. And you don't want to be sort of stuck with a whole load of stock. I mean, I tend to have 2 cloaks, 2 necks, and 4 rings on, and then restock as needed. And that seems to work for me on a low pop server. On a high pop server, I imagine you can get away with maybe double or 10 times that many, depending on how quickly they sell. Let's just do a quick cancel scan of my enchants. See where we're at. Don't think there's been any. Oh no, there has been some undercuts. Quite a few. So take them off and put them back on. Oh, I picked up some crystal as well. Good to restock up on those. Right, there we go. It also depends on which enchants as well. I certainly wouldn't recommend having a lot of ancient priestesses or distant armies. Those are the worst selling ones. But then lots of masteries, critical strikes, hidden satires, trained soldiers, and cloaks. Definitely put those on. No problem. Starting to get some gold coming back in. I seem to be hovering around this 400,000 mark quite a lot because I keep on buying lots of restocks. Right. So, one of the things I was thinking of doing was going for those nether shards. Because I've got 20,000 nether shards. And apparently I can turn those into chaos crystals quite easily. Let's have a look. Let's try this. Let's head off to Broken Shores. Right. Hop on my griffin once my frames per second got a bit healthier. Right, Broken Shore, here we come. Into the abyss of darkness. Right, let's head a bit to the right. I've also need to go up to the old Argus, because I've got some Veiled Argonite now. How much Veiled Argonite have I got? 952, so that's at least for one item upgrade. Definitely worth doing. Right, where do we need to go? To the main building somewhere. And there's someone... someone here. That I can sell. Where are you? You're up at the top, I think. You Veiled Argonite person, maybe one of these people. Are you? War Mage. Right. There we go. Right, so... let's repair whilst we're here. That seems to have... Fire has been found for your trained soldier. So I've got a bid on that. Right, so an 850 Dauntless Spolders. I think if I were to, let's just test this out. Create the shoulder. There we go. Lay touched mantle. Oops. Compared to what I'm wearing, which is much better. So I disenchant that into a chaos crystal. Marvellous.
Hello.
So can I just buy, can I buy 10? Yes please. That's 4,000.
See you later.
And I have to turn these into... it takes a little while. That's definitely 3 chaos crystals essentially. Can't believe I didn't do this sooner. Thanks to the Discord server for pointing this one out to me. Can't remember who it was that mentioned it. That was a good call. All these chaos crystals. 3 chaos crystals. And then there's the Order Hall mission that gives like 7,500. Which I could then do for even more. is definitely worth it. Ooh, it's about to get to midnight. Clocks go back tonight. There we go. I'd like to buy from you. So let's try 20 this time. Yes, I would like 20. Can't carry any more of those. Oh, I did the wrong one. Whoops. What did I do? Void shard. What was a void shard? That was 5,000. That was a mistake. Can I give you that back to you? Yes, please. There we go. Let's do the correct one. Whoops. 20. Yes, please. 20 of those. And let's do another 20. Let's do 40 actually. Interesting. That doesn't look like 40. That looked like 20. Maybe there's a limit. 50? Yeah, it seems to only do them in a few chunks. Looks like it's 10 or so. That's alright. Let's open these all up. Each one of these is a chaos crystal. So that's definitely alright by me. Right. Shame these take a little while to do the whole create. How did I get all those tokens? All the which ones? The WoW tokens or these nether shard things? These nether shard things I collected up from just never using them, never spending them. The shoulders, these ones, these were from nether shards from this person on the Broken Shores. The War Mage. I've got 4,000 nether shards still to spend, so I just basically, there's nothing else I really wanted to make with these. Yeah, it's basically just my stockpiled shards. Couldn't think of another use for them. Maybe that nether shard essence might be useful. Used to craft legendary armor. That might be useful. Maybe I ought to keep some of them for that. But for now, whoops, no, we don't want to do that. For now, we're just making them into chaos crystals. Hey Zephyric, thanks for joining the stream. Welcome on board. Hope you're having a good evening tonight. Alright, let's do these long. I'll leave the rest just in case I do need them. But this is a good stack of chaos crystals. If nothing else. Things I haven't used them. Or anything else. Might as well get me some chaos crystals. I did. I spent my nether shards on shoulders to disenchant. I figured I wasn't using them for anything else, so this is as good as use as any for them. To get me a whole load of chaos crystals. I had a bit of a stockpile of nether shards. Oops. Ooh, and a blood of Sargeras. 101 bloods of Sargeras. Didn't know whether I should have saved some nether shards for that. Nether shard essence. I don't know if that's needed for my tailoring, the knight's dichotomy thing. Yes, it is. I need some nether shard essence for that. But to be honest, the chances of me actually getting all of this is pretty slim, because I don't do mythics. I need that from those two, I think. One of those at least is a mythic. But I'm alright with that for now. It's only 8,000, which I think I can get. Oh, okay. Thank you, Rafipi. That's a good idea. So I could buy that on the auction house. Well, there we go. It's only worth, it's 4,000 gold. God, on your server it's 900. Okay. So what's the region market average? 1,600. Don't happen to have an import string containing groups of all Legion flasks. Sorry, the big blob, sorry. I don't have it for flasks. If no one else on here can help you out, I wonder if you could check the Discord. They might be able to point you in the right direction. If you know where the Discord channel is for WoW Economy. If you go on the WoW Economy Reddit, and then from there go to the Discord. Hey Sephorium, thanks for joining us. So if these are 400 nether shards, and I can make 1 chaos crystal out of these, which is worth to me 163 gold, and the nether shard essence costs 8,000. Where's the maths there? And that would sell for maybe 4,000 gold. I think I'll stick with the chaos crystals, so I've got a more immediate need for chaos crystals than anything else. Right. I'll leave the rest of those.
See you around.
That's given me some more chaos crystals at least. So, things I've done so far. Gotten my nether shards into chaos crystals. I wanted to try that out. That seems to work. I went to my garrison and I started collecting up some hexweave. So that was good. I've stocked up on a fair amount of stuff. Had some good sales so far. Next, I think could do with checking my enchanting group and restocking on that. Let's have a look. So enchanting, not enchanting, I mean tailoring. I'm thinking transmog. What's good? What's gonna sell? So tailoring, I have a group called Pretty Clothes. Been debating about going out trapping again to get some more fur. Yeah, that's a I've got that barn thing where you can you put the trapped animals in, can't you? And then you collect the fur. I mean, I've never really done garrisons that much, but it sounds like the easiest, best way to get fur. Yeah. I mean, I guess at this level, it should be easy. You just pop outside and there's all those wolves, isn't there? Probably wouldn't take too long to pick up a whole load. Oh, that's interesting. What's unknown items? It's expensive. Yeah, I think sumptuous fur is expensive here as well. How much is it going for here? 2 gold 40 per item. Wow, 20 gold's huge. I mean, the region market average is 5 for EU. Yeah, low pop again. Is it sumptuous fur? Let's have a look. How much of it is there? That's the other thing. So 2 gold 38. There's a few stacks of 200. So it does seem to be in fairly good supply at the moment. I know that hasn't always been the case on my server. How's Leylight looking? We want anything under... That's chaos crystals. Anything under 50 gold. Oh wow, there's actually some cheap Leylight on at the moment. So let's buy that. 25, I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll take that. Except for one. And the hexweave bags sell for only 1.2k. Yeah, that's I think they sell for about 2,000 here. So you've got to think how. I guess it's a question of time, how much time it takes you to get your sumptuous fur, and how much effort it takes to do those bags. I'm just starting to look at it myself as to what to get bag wise. And that jumps up from 40 to 46. I think I'll leave those. What's my Leylight price? 50. It's still cheaper. You have enough hexweave to make about 150 bags. Well, that should be plenty. How quickly? I mean, they sell quite quickly. 2911 on Argent Dawn. Wow. That's a good price. Alright, I'm going to buy up all but one of most of these. Just to scrape the top off the bargains of this Leylight. My gold's definitely going down. Not sure you want to sell at that price. Yeah, you could do. You could craft a bunch and ship them. Then I guess you've got to factor in the cost of the token, the token prices to do a transfer. But yeah, go to wherever you're going to get profit if it's easy enough to transfer. 3 stacks of 7, let's take those. And I think I'll take the 5 stacks of 40. And there we go. You're thinking of a permanent transfer? Okay, well, yeah, you might as well then if you're thinking of moving on. No point sticking on a server if you're not enjoying it there. Can't do much, not enough stuff sells. Oh, really? That's a shame. So we're at 1683 for Arcana, so this is slightly higher. Silk's good though. Oh no, looks like that's all been bought up at 10 stacks of 40. Someone's gone under my price there. Is it worth buying those? No, I think I've got, what are we at, 5? My average price is 522. Yeah, that's the problem with volume, isn't it? I mean, I'm lucky in that I'm low pop. With no, I'm in a similar position myself, and it's only enchants that really sell. The rest of my stuff hasn't, excuse me, hasn't really sold that frequently. Right, let's purchasing. Let's do a cancel scan also here. Edda 1971, thank you for the follow. That's very kind of you. Let's do a quick cancel scan, just in case I've been undercut. That's what I like to see. No undercuts. Probably also means no sales. Haven't had anything in a while. Let's pick up. That's our sales coming through. 5,000. Was it 5,000 gold in sales? I'll take those. Thank you very much. And those Leylight restocks I'll take. And a whole load more Leylight. Just rearrange this. Make some room for the Leylight. Move that down. Put that Leylight there. That Arcana over there. There we go. And then that blood can go. Put the blood at the top, I think. Then move the Arcana to there. And then the Leylight can go there. And swap the crystal there. That there. There we go. Oh, we've got some more Leylight coming in, of course. Swap that over. Swap that over. There we are. Now we've got loads of stock. Right. There we go. Which enchants sell the best for me? Right. So my best seller was... what have we got? Accounting. Rings do well. Let's have a look at items and order it by item name. So rings, we have the binding of Mastery, Haste and Critical Strike. In the last 30 days I've sold nearly 100 of those each, and the versatility about half at 45. So definitely the Mastery, Haste and Critical Strikes sell. Next, a bit varied. The best neck is Hidden Satire at 41, Trained Soldier at 36, then Heavy Hide, oh no, Mark of the Claws at 41, and then you've got Ancient Priestesses down to 21, and then the worst one is Distant Army at 4. I definitely wouldn't recommend making many Distant Armies. Cloak wise, Satire, or Satire, if you like, depending on where you're from. And then cloaks, we've got the strength, what's the best? Agility's the most at 53, then intellect at 37, and strength at 28. So yeah, in terms of biggest sellers, volume wise, the rings, 3 rings, Mastery, Haste and Critical Strike, I sell the most of. but probably not in terms of profit. I think I make more profit on the cloaks because they're at 3,000 gold. Oh yes, they cost bloods as well, so you've got to factor that in. And then the necks are varied. Some of them are good profits, some of them are less good profits. It depends. So those are the good sellers, definitely. The other thing I need to look at is my pretty clothes group. I want to see what's sold in the last 30 days. And I want to make sure I make that. So, shadow weave masks. Haven't made any of those in a while. Are they still selling? Let's have a look. What I want to do is do a restock of all of those. Is that everything that's in the group? How many have you got? 1, 2, 3. I don't think that is. I need to look at the group itself. Yeah, it has a load more stuff in here that hasn't sold. Interestingly, like all this spirit mend hasn't sold. What I might do is take out the stuff that isn't selling and then just put on and restock the stuff that is selling. So what should we do? We should split this group, I think. I'll make another group. Yes, yeah, this is transmog stuff, I think, mainly. I'm looking at my counting items. Pretty clothes. So these ones I've sold one of in the last 30 days. Now the sale of these are obviously 4 gold, 9 gold, so they're not worth making really. Mooncloth robe is worth making. Rich purple silk shirt's worth making. And I think definitely shadow weave mask. Let's have a look at shadow weave mask. I haven't actually sold many of those in a while. Shadow weave mask. So the pattern, yeah, see the price of them is pretty high. Someone's reset the market on those. So I ought to really make a few of those. Shadow weave mask. Yeah, the profit's at 7,000. But I need shadow silk. Which is what's crafting saying it should be at 375 gold for shadow silk. And how many do I need per thing? 8. So I should really pick up enough to make 2. I buy all those. And I could go and farm it. And let's get those last 2. And is it worth taking that? Yeah, let's take it. There we go. So that's shadow silk. I believe I've got some mage weave. How much silk did we get? 22. Just too shy of being able to make 3. So we also need bolts of mage weave. And that will be bolt of mage weave. Yep, I'll make 38 of those. I might as well start on those. Make 2, and then let's make another 2, and then we can queue up 2 shadow weave masks. There we go. Queue up another one. Yeah, they do seem to. 6 to 8 in 2 days. That's pretty good. I didn't think they were still selling, but definitely seems to be worth doing it. Shadow silk seems to be the bottleneck for that, though. I know there's that area where you can go down where those imps are. The mask, it's for the Lucid Mount. Yeah, the Lucid Nightmare, that's it. That's why people buy it. Yep, exactly as what Cody said. So we've got a couple on. Let's put those on. Seems profits are good on those. Pretty clothes. Start post scan. So yeah, selling for 10,000 at the moment. Definitely put 2 of those on. What else have we got? What else is sold? You've got 3k profit for each mask. That's pretty good. Yeah, I think Shadow Silk's probably the next thing to look at. I'm not sure where's good. I believe it was over in... where was it? Not Ashara. Not Ashenvale. Winter Spring, I think it was. Yes. In Winter Spring, there's a cave, I think. I think it's that one or that one. There's a cave around here that's got some imps that spawn, and you can do a little circuit and pick up some Shadow Silk occasionally there. And Mark of the Claw is just sold for 4,000. So we're doing alright. And a Binding of Intellect has just sold for 3,300. Brilliant. So we got 4 sales still incoming. And a whole load of other stuff. Ooh, and a critical strike. 2 critical strikes. Wow, sales are coming in. Does that mean we need to restock? Yes, it does. Let's restock. And get them back on. God, I love that restocking operation. So makes it so much easier. Done. So what else am I missing? So what else was selling? Let's look at what sells, and then we can look at what we need. So items, pretty clothes. Okay, so what else? The Mooncloth robe, I think I've got one of those in stock. Pink mage weave shirt, don't think I've got. Or a rich purple silk shirt. And a tuxedo jacket and a tuxedo. All the jacket, pants and shirt seem to sell. Where have we put in tuxedo. No, not yuxedo. Tuxedo. Yeah, so the shirt's not a great profit. But you might as well put that on, and that on. We need some heavy silken threads, and mage weave I've got. Bolt of mage weave. Yeah, still got 34 of those. The tuxedo is recipes. I can show you actually, because I need to go and get the. I need to get the. Can't speak. I need to get some heavy silken thread. So in Stormwind, you go over to the Mage District, and the dude in there called Bolero, I believe, sells the patterns for tuxedo stuff. So you go over here, fly underneath, hang a right, and this guy. I haven't got names on, hold on. Enemy nameplates? No. Friendly nameplates. Oh, it's one of these buttons. What is it? Is it B? Lower Blackrock Spire for Shadow Silk. Okay. Is Best Farm. Okay. Yeah. Giorgio Bolero. Actually, no, it's not him. Thought it was him. Not you. Duncan, is it you? One of you sells the patterns, I'm sure. Or is it this one? Oops. Pattern. There we go. We got, oh, that's white wedding dress and blue overalls, this person. I can't remember where the tuxedo person is. There's also an area, a bunch of spiders. You go in, kill, leave and reset. Oh, okay. The other area is Northern Duskwallow Marsh. Okay. What did I need? Heavy, was it? The thing, 35 to 60 an hour. That's quite a decent amount, considering they're selling for 375 each. That's Alliance, yes. I guess that is Alliance. So that's not a bad farm, really. If you're selling them for 375 and you can get 60 in an hour, that's a decent profit. And if you can turn them into shadowy masks, even better. Heavy silken thread we're after. Let's just buy up 50 of it for now. And then close that. And then I want to do bolts of mage weave. Search bolt of mage weave. Bolt of mage weave. Great all. There we go. Okay. He's in Ironforge. Oh, right, that's it. I remember now. I had to go on a little travel. Well, that's a nice artifact appearance that priest has got. Nice little dangly bit. Hey Panda, welcome to the stream, thanks for joining us. We are currently just stocking up on a few bits of tailoring. So in terms of shadow silk, should consider crafting the current legendaries once a week. Yes, that's not a bad idea. Cody, I definitely think that would be useful. My only issue is don't you have to do some mythics for it? I don't currently, haven't really done mythics. Not sure I'm probably geared enough now as a healer. But some minor dungeons, okay. I haven't done my first one yet. I'm still missing. What is it I'm missing? Night dichotomy. I'm missing. There's plenty of bloods I've got now. The bolt of starweave, bolt of shadow cloth. That's in my quests for where is it? Tailoring. So what do I need to do? Draping of the Ancients. I'm kind of doing that. And then the thread of shadow. What do I need to do? Yes, that's it. I need to do the archway in Mythic. So that's one I need to get used to. I need to work out what to do there. And the thread of starlight. Advisor Melandrius in the Court of Stars. Doesn't say Mythic on that one. So looks like one Mythic and one not Mythic. So yeah, definitely on my radar of things to do. And like you said, it is gold, decent amount of gold. I must get into that. Right, where am I at? Tuxedos. That's what we were doing. Let's go back to our other tailoring. So jacket, pants and shirt. If all three of them sell, that's a 2,000 profit. Oops. So what I want to do is make a group really for restocking all these ones I've just making, because I don't think I need to take out the other pretty clothes ones that I've got that aren't selling. So maybe if I make a subgroup of pretty clothes. Let's do, where are we at? Pretty clothes. If I make a subgroup of that sell, and then we're going to add in here. You're going to grab tailoring, blacksmithing and leatherworking. 3 legendaries a week. That's not a bad shout, Cody. Especially if you're doing the dungeons anyway. That will keep you nicely in the money. So if we put in the silk shirt, and I'll leave the shadow weave because that's kind of separate. Tuxedo jacket, tuxedo pants and shirt, and what else did we have? Has the wedding dress sold in a while? I don't think it has. And I know what else has sold recently. Accounting, items, group, pretty clothes. Okay, so what else is sold? The mooncloth robe and pink mage weave. Groups. Pretty close that sell. Where was it? The mooncloth robe and the pink mage weave. Let's add those in. So we're going to make a restock group out of these, I think. Also, because you play the game, so your gear is up to date. Yes. So you're in the perfect position then, Cody. Really, you might as well. I haven't really done dungeons for quite a while now, so I'm kind of a bit out of the loop. But if you're going to be doing the dungeons anyway, then definitely, I say go for it. The Spirit Mend definitely doesn't sell. You haven't sold any legendaries. Use them yourself. Okay. The leather and mail ones are great for farming with the movement speed and flying. Ah, okay. That's interesting. So they actually help you with movement bonuses. Right, so items, group, pretty clothes. Anything else that has actually sold that's a decent price? I think I've done those. I haven't done the lavender mage weave. That's only 3. Well, actually no, it's still 379. Probably won't cost me that much to make. So let's go back to my group. Group. Clothes. Lavender. Where's lavender gone? I'm in the wrong one, I think. There we go. We want to be in the one that sells. And now we want to take lavender and add that in. Right. So this needs an operation. A crafting operation. Have I got a one of each operation? No, I haven't. So create a new operation. One of each. Okay. Max restock quantity 1. Okay. Minimum profit. Let's take crafting. Let's do 120% crafting. Okay, so we don't make it unless it's gonna be a profit. So now, if we go to groups and turn those off, turn that on, restock that. Now it's saying to make a mooncloth robe. I'm pretty sure I've got a mooncloth robe already on. Let's just double check that. Auctions. Let's change it to rarity. Where was it? I'm sure I had one. Wedding dress I've got. That hasn't sold. I was sure I had a mooncloth robe on. Spirit Mend. Unless I can't see it. No, I think it's a... No. Well, that would explain why I haven't sold one recently. Right, mooncloth's slightly more involved. I need to find some fell cloth. fell cloth, which is currently at a decent price, 49. So I'll buy that. I'll buy 5 of those. I need more than that. Let's buy them. Let's buy the 8. Let's buy the 2. Let's buy everything. It's a decent price. There we go. And then we can go head out and turn that into oh no. Pick it up from the mail first. There we go, 17 fell cloth. As we're in Stormwind, let's just fly outside to the Moonwell. Now with my view distance it's a bit hard to see, but I'm looking for the tree. It's over here somewhere. It'll appear soon. Where is it? Looking for a tree on the horizon. In our wooden forest. Ah, there it is. And then, when we get to the tree, there's a little gap we need to aim for. In the middle, just above the rocks. Where is it? I think it's in here somewhere. And there's the Moonwell. Stand in this. And then Mooncloth. Can we intermediate craft that by just clicking on it? No, we can't. Mooncloth. There we go. Let's create Mooncloth out of our fell cloth. Whilst we're here, oh, excuse me, just going to have to stretch my legs. Ow. And we also need bolt of silk cloth. Mooncloth takes such a long time to create. Let's look at that timer going across. So why are these two filtered, I wonder? So I can make one. Is it because I haven't got the bolt of silk cloth? That'll be it. Maybe. Or is it because I'm standing in the Moonwell? Might as well make all the Mooncloth I've got whilst I'm here. Ah, of course. There you go. Thank you, Asakura. You've been a font of knowledge. So it's filtered because I've got a search on it. Okay. I thought that would just affect this section. I didn't realise it would affect this up here as well. Right. And one more. just so that we've got some. And we might as well look for... Yeah, look at that. See, that's gone back through a bolt of silk cloth. Bolt of silk cloth. Yeah, we can make a load of that. Might as well make it. Right. Take the filter off. And let's craft. Mooncloth robe. A lavender mage weave shirt. Rich purple. And a pink one. There we go. Now I can head back to Stormwind. Through the gap. And then Stormwind's between those two peaks. Looks like my fellow enchanter's gone offline, so do a cancel scan on my enchants. Ooh, lag. Sorry for the lag. Hopefully that didn't affect anyone. Bit of a loading buffer, I think. And back to Stormwind. And we can put these on. So basically I'm trying to find stuff that I can make that has sold in the last 30 days so that I can make more of it, sell more of it. Because the other stuff just isn't selling, like Spirit Mend. Or it's not selling for enough of a profit to make it worth making. So post scan, so we're going to put all these on. So these aren't massive profits. 139, 149. The rich purple silk shirt sometimes gets bumped up quite a bit. But the mooncloth robe at 4,300 is definitely worth doing. The crafting cost of that comes in at 16 gold, which I think is probably slightly off. What's the pink mage weave? They've got 3 on. Right, well, let's get these on. And let's do a cancel scan of the enchants just to make sure. Well, a couple of undercuts. Just take those off and put them back on. There we go. Another 2,000 gold collected. How much have we got incoming now from our sales? What's left? 16,000 incoming, so that should take us back close to 400,000 again. Then we've done a whole load of buying. We've got some heavy silken thread, got some fell cloth, got some mage weave, and some moon cloth. So that's all worth. Let's move this all over to here into my stuff to think about. Silken thread I don't need to think about. There we go. Right. Let's just check on the price of not shadow silk. See, look at that, 750 gold. I might have to try that farm you were talking about. Where was it? Where did you say the farm was? Siforium. Lower Blackrock Spire. There are a bunch of spiders. The other area is Northern Dustwallow Marsh. Okay. Dustwallow Marsh is... Where's Dustwallow Marsh? There's a YouTube video that shows the Blackrock Spire. Okay. I was thinking of somewhere nearby that I could get to, but maybe I'll do it later. Thinking about it. Yeah, I'll go check that video out, Siforium, and then come up with a plan, and maybe I'll go and... I'm not normally one for farming, but that one sounds like it might be a good one with my prices. Right, let's make a bunch of braces. Silk weave braces. Create all. My create all doesn't seem to be working through TSM at the moment. Might have to do a reload. So let's do it the old-fashioned way. There we go. Right. Make a bunch of braces, just clear out some of my silk stock. Oh, sounds like there's a fight going on. And the auctioneers were dead. Ah, so sad. Poor guys. Look at them. Just laying there. Doesn't happen often in the Dwarven district, actually. It's normally the other one. In fact, I think that's the first time I've seen it happen in the Dwarven district. Wait for them to respawn. Meanwhile, I should make my braces. Oh, there you go. Trade district's under attack. They're gone for all the auctioneers. All right. Those done. Slash TSM destroy. Make sure it's just braces in here. Yep. There we go. Right. Let's go through. I'll restock on my ley lights. And hopefully pick up a few bloods along the way. There's another blood. Back up to 100 bloods. trade district still under attack. Our auctioneers have respawned. Happy days again. Oh, got a chaos crystal and a blood. And another blood. And another blood. Ah, getting a good run of bloods of Sargeras coming here. And another one. 104 bloods. The problem with that legendary tailoring is it costs like, was it 60 bloods? That could wipe me out quite quickly. But then again, you don't make it that often. Certainly the rate I'm going. Right. Nearly there. Another blood for luck. Just to finish that one. Brilliant. Right. Let's put some of this stuff in my bag in the bank. Right, we want to put the mage weave, the silk, the moon cloth, foul cloth I think I'll keep, just so that I know that I've got it. These are things I'm collecting for the moment. Put those there. So what have we got? Chaos crystals 1100 at 164 price. Ley lights 1500 at 50, and Arcana we've got 466 at 1686. So pretty decent amount. Our reagent bank's full of stuff. Not quite sure what I'm going to do with all of that. Put those two in it though, just for completeness. So I'll fill it to the brim. There we go. Right. What else have we got? So we've got a good stock of everything for enchanting. So happy with that. All my enchants that I want are on. Tailoring wise, we've got a few in my group, pretty clothes, that might get me a few profits. Hexweave bags, I haven't made any yet. I've got the garrison order, work orders going on those. Not completely efficient, but I'm getting some in. So that's in hand. What else have we got? We've got, yeah, the legendary could be useful. Lightweight breeches have gone down in price quite a lot. Not much point making the imbued silkweave, I don't think that really sells. And even though the profits are saying high, I've not really had much success selling those. Imbued silkweave bag, not worth doing, not for 8 bloods. And the price of 1,200, not when the hexweave bag is better. What have we got here? Why are hexweave leggings showing a profit? Because the region is 3,000 and the crafting cost is 8,000. And that's probably because my crafting cost is a bit skewy. Mr. Pandaria stuff, I know I'm missing a lot of things on there. What else have we got? Just looking for stuff that's showing a profit. Now the Hydral Expedition bag, I sold one of those. But it's currently not showing, even though I've got some volatile life. What's the crafting cost? 2,400. So those other one though, the otherworldly bag, the enchanting one, goes for 1,900. I have sold one of those recently. So let's queue up that. So we need Bolt of Ember Silk and Hypnotic Dust. Now Hypnotic Dust, let's see if I got any in my bank. Let's try the guild bank, see if there is any in there. From Gumdrops' stash. Let's have a look. Cloth, leather, mining, gems. Where have we got? Looks like we might not have enchanting stuff in here. This is all gems. So no. Okay. Let's see if we can buy it. Let's try our old gather option. Where are we at? Tailoring. Gather. Start gathering. Put that down there. So Bolt of Ember Silk. Yeah, I've got Bolt of Ember Silk actually. Let me just check. Intermediate craft. Bolt of Ember Silk. Sure, I've got that. Bolt of Ember. Am I in the right one? Yes. Bolt of Ember Silk. Yes, there we go. How many do we need? 8. Let's make 8 of those. And Hypnotic Dust. Seem to have 4 of them, so let's buy 4 of them. Hopefully for 22 gold or less. Ooh. There we go. Close that down. It'll be easier. Right. Intermediate craft. Ah, this one. Ah, there we go. Thank you, Asakura. That's at least 3 things you've helped me with tonight. You're reaching Gumdrops levels of helpfulness now. Thank you. Very kind of you. Right, Hypnotic Dust. We can do the buy items, can't we? There we go. Hypnotic Dust is currently selling for 18 gold, so that's cheaper. It also looks like you could get it from disenchanting things. Wonder if you could get it for disenchanting but cheaper. Let's see what the gathering operation does. Nope. nothing cheaper than actually buying it. Okay. So how many do we need? We needed 4. Let's buy that one. Okay. Pick that up. And that's our gathering done. So we can now make an otherworldly bag. Let's see if this sells. Johnny Hopkins. Thank you very much for the follow. Very kind of you to keep tabs on the stream. Right. We need to do bags. Post scan. Otherworldly bag. It's 1,953. Let's see if that sells. Anything else that's sold recently that we could maybe... What have we sold a lot of recently? Various odd bits. So the new TSM, do you mean TSM 4? It hasn't come out yet, Sephorium. It's not coming out into beta till November time, I think Gumdrops was saying. But when I do, yes, definitely. Right. So in the last 30 days, we've sold... See, there we go. Oh, it's sold 2 of my imbued silk weaves. I only thought I'd sold 1. So I'd sold 1 for 13,000 and 1 for 9,000. I just need the other 2 to sell, hopefully. See there, the Hyjal Expedition bag I sold for 7,000. Which is definitely a good one. Oh, what about tomes? Have I done any? I'm a bit low on tomes. Which ones are profitable? Which ones have I got? I've only got a couple left on the auction house, I believe. Rarity. Where's the tomes? Right, let's have a look. Wrong way around. There we go. So let's go down to tomes. There we go, tomes. I've got Draenor and Outland. So Pandaria could be a profit. If I can get some... That's interesting. Wild Jade is coming out as a little bracket thing. Wild Jade exact. Yeah, see, that's the problem with Pandaria, is the Wild Jade. If I was to queue that up, it's doing it for 300, and the price of Wild Jade at the moment is 567. So that's holding the price of those. What about Cataclysm? 2,000 profit. Which ones did I have? Draenor and Outland. Outland's a good profit. Azeroth, wow, look at that profit. Would you say it's a good idea to stock up on Starlight Roses or flasks for the Burning Throne raid? Right now you're buying them up for anything under 45 gold. Without actually knowing those markets myself, I would say yes. But I mean, as long as under 45 gold is a decent price for you, and it depends how much of how many people raid on your server. if you're not on a very particularly raidy server, then you may find that, you know, people don't sell as many flasks. I mean, the other thing was, were you around when, say, Tuma Sargeras was around? Were you doing this, and was there a spike in prices then? And then use that as your gauge to whether you should do it for the next raid. But in general, yeah, I would say stock up like I'm stocking up whilst I can on my enchants. I don't know whether I'll see a spike in sales, but I'm getting consistent sales, so I'm sticking with it. I'd probably say yes. Stock up whilst you can. Stock up on anything whilst it's cheap, and then with a view to moving it on at a profit later. Right, let's do some shopping for these volatile air. Is there any air? Prices should go up, yes, I reckon so too. We need 2 at 64 gold. There's quite a few at a decent price here. 100? That's a good price. Someone's got a stack of 100 volatile air for 13 silver. I'm going to put in a bid for that. They should creep up for about the first 3 to 4 weeks. Yeah, I think that's worth it. Bid accepted. And we've sold a hidden setter. And I'm going to buy that one. And leave that one. I'm going to buy that one. We've got some good sales coming in now. Intellect's just sold. And how much is volatile normally going for? 64. So I'm going to just buy a few of these to stock up, as they're undervalued. There we go. And what else have we got? Maelstrom. Crystal. Now these would normally be 13 gold, so those are bang on. How many do I need? 7. So I'll take the 3 and I'll take the 10. I'll leave the rest. And heavenly shards, I need 10 at 6 gold. Why those are at 50 gold when I could get them for 6 according to the pricing here. So let's try a crafting search of heavenly shard. Okay, so apparently you can get them from a maelstrom crystal according to this. Have I actually got the ability to do that? Let's have a look at those maelstrom crystals I just picked up. I'm not sure whether I have. It might be something specific. Let's have a look. What would it be? How would I turn a maelstrom crystal into a heavenly shard? Oh. Someone's bought the enchant boots, greater precision, for 54 gold. And critical strike sold. So what have we got? Maelstrom shatter, there we go. requires shatters a maelstrom crystal into 2 heavenly shards. Okay. So yes, I have got the ability to do that. So let's pick up a load of maelstrom crystals then. Seems they seem to be much better priced. Maelstrom crystals. See there, they're not. Let's try that again. Crafting. Heavenly shard. See there, the maelstrom crystals are showing 8 gold. Are they different maelstrom crystals? Looks like the same. Purchased. How weird. Ah, of course. Of course you get 2. Thank you, Ignis. That's why. Half the price. See, there we go. See, auction buyout 16. Target price. Of course. God, you guys. You're so clever. You know your stuff. There's me bumbling along going, oh, why is that not right? But hey, this is how I learn. So it's awesome. Alright, I'm going to buy these up. Probably more than I need. But I might as well stock up whilst the equivalent price is good. Right. I'd be lost without all your help. Right. Maelstrom crystals stocked up. And we could actually put those spare ones to good use by putting them back on as heavenly shards. Wonder if they sell. So we need Maelstrom Shatter. Maelstrom Shatter. Now I need 10. There we go. And then we can make a Tome of Illusions Cataclysm. Awesome. Auctioning. Post scan. Tome of Illusions Cataclysm. On we go. Let's also just do a quick cancel scan. Just in case my enchants have been undercut. God, just realised what the time is. It's gone 1. Well, actually, no, the clocks go back, so it's actually just gone midnight. I think I might be finishing up the stream soon. At least we've got some good bits and pieces on. Any decent... where's my Chaos Crystals? Let's just see if there's any good prices come in. No. Let's check. Silk. Where's the silk gone? And so many searches. There it is. Ooh, a stack of 200 at 498. Yeah, I'll take that. And I'll take the stack of 11. Thank you very much. And Stonehide leather, how's that looking? Nope, still over 6. Yeah, bit more silk. There we are. Brilliant. Right. I think that will be me done for tonight. Done loads tonight. Got garrisons working. We got a few extra tailoring bits on. We got some good stocks of silk and leylight. We got those nether shards converted. We did a few world quests. Got some more bloods of Sargeras. Made a load of sales on Enchanting. How much have we got incoming? Auctioning. Let's just do a post scan. That'll tell me 25,000 gold incoming. Let's just do a restock actually of everything. Restock. Yeah, we need just another intellect, hidden satire, or satire, sorry, and critical strike. Post scan. Got those on, so yeah. Got all our bits on. Right. What would you guys say to me looking for someone to raid? See if there's any other fellow gold makers on. I could host them. Let's have a look. Where's my Twitch? Is anyone on? Ah, Arganth's on. She's the Brazilian, I think. Brazilian? She makes gold. So I think I shall pass on the baton to her. And thank you everyone for stopping by. Thank you all for your help. Thank you for all the advice, and thanks for hanging out and chat. And thank you for my first sub. That was awesome. So I hope you all have a lovely evening, and I shall see you next time. Thank you, Khiley. Thank you so much for the sub. A special thank you to you. And have a lovely evening, everyone. And until next time, happy enchanting and happy gold making. Right. Let's see if this works. Slash host yeah. I think. If I spell it right. There we go. Okay, thank you everyone. I shall pass you on to Arganth and her. She speaks, I think it's Portuguese or Brazilian or something, but I shall pass you on to her. Appreciate everything I've learned from you. Love your stream. Oh, thank you, Khiley. It's very kind of you. Good night. Good night, everyone. Good night, Liquid. Bye, Rafifi. I shall pass you on. Oops. I'm not sure if that worked. Let's try. Let's just check my stream is actually... Where's my stream gone? Let's have a look onto here. Let's look on my channel. There we go. Am I hosting correctly? Yes, I am hosting.
Really nice guy on the gold making niche. So he's an awesome person. So thank you so much for your host. Welcome everyone that came from Samadan's stream. My name is Arganti, and English is not my main language, but I can speak a little English with you guys if you want to. Just be my guest and talk in the chat. You all will be more than welcome. And for who does not know yet Samadan's stream, I really recommend to follow this guy because he's amazing. So Samadan plays WoW. Let me put the link here for you. Samadan plays WoW. Follow these guys. Follow this guy, please. He's amazing. Thank you so much for your host. I'm just reposting a few auctions before I I do something really random. I was farming for candies earlier, but I went to do some Mythic Pluses with my friends in my guild. And now I'm repost only this tool because she's my main transmog seller and I really need to pay attention for this character in general. Sephorium, hello, how are you? Bag lotada, como sempre, Ayrton. Especialmente quando eu tô repondo auction. I just made some coffee, do you guys want some? Ai, que enxaqueca segundo dia. Ai, melhora, Jussenberg, enxaqueca é horrível. Cara, a última crise de enxaqueca que eu tive, eu era criança ainda, velho. Foi uma das piores coisas pelas quais eu já passei na minha vida, eu juro. I'm fine, Sephorium, thanks. I just made